Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coco Knows. No long introduction. I'm Deidre Chanel. This is a story time about how my face turned into this. Well, this. First of all, you guys, don't talk about my hair. It is big, it is large, it's in charge. I'm going to get it trimmed today, so that is why it's not flat iron. I just literally blow dried it, washed, conditioned, blow dried it. My aunt was able to fit me to her schedule, thank God. Because I'm going to get braids next week because I needed a trim real bad. Anyway, on to the story. So a lot of people have been asking about my short that I did. The short that I did about my face becoming swollen from medication. So here is story time and a little bit more information about it. So I have been taking high blood pressure medication since I was 19 years old. I was first diagnosed, I guess, from North Carolina Central University when I was in college at their infirmary. And I went there just for a cold because I kept coughing and it was just ridiculous. And so while you're there, of course, they take vitals and all that stuff. And they were like, whoa, your blood pressure is through the roof. Are you taking medication? Because if you are, it's not working and we need to fix that. And no, I wasn't. Now, my family has a history of high blood pressure. My dad has it, my mom has it, my grandma has it. I'm not sure if my granddad, I don't think my granddad has it. And my dad's parents had it. Like, it's long line. But it's going to stop with me because I'm learning to eat right and better. So my children will know how to do the same and they won't, acquire this. And so they then put me on hydrochlorothiazide mixed with Lisinopril. So Lisinopril is the medication that I am allergic to. And the doctors know, providers know that this medication, it can happen to anybody of any race, but they know it typically happens mostly to people of color, Black people, African Americans. So anyway, fast forward 10 years from when I got diagnosed. I was working in childcare. I was helping my director to set up the building for the kids coming in for the new school year, which was going to be the next day was the school year starting. And it was a regular day. My face looked like this. And as my lips started to swell even more like this. Then time went on and then it started to blow my entire face up and it looks like this. Wow. And I started to cough. Then it was like, okay, something doesn't feel right. Like, I tried to drink water and things were like, it wasn't going well. It was kind of scary. So I immediately then decided to go to, I think I went to ER, urgent care ER, I can't remember. And when I got there, they were like, oh yeah, like we need to take you in immediately. It was bad. And so they asked me, have I taken any medications recently, if I have any health conditions. And then so I was like, okay, yeah, I have high blood pressure. And they asked me if I was allergic to anything. At that time, I wasn't allergic to anything. Never been allergic to anything in my life. So then as soon as I told them high blood pressure, they asked me, do you take Lisinopril? And I said, yes, I do, actually. And then they knew what to do, started getting to work. Then they came in, they were like, okay, we're going to give you, they gave me a shot in my butt. It was antihistamine shot, and that thing hurt. And then they just watched me for a little while, but they were afraid. At first they were like, we don't know if we need to send you somewhere or we're going to just see. Then the doctor told me, she was like, I don't understand why they prescribed you this medication because it's a proven fact that African Americans do not do well on this medication. So my mom also had this happen to her 2 years prior. And I don't even know if I knew this. I think I didn't know that it happened to her, but she thought it was something else that caused it. But it ended up being in the end, they figured out it was her medicine that she was on. So then I go back to my regular doctor. I go to my doctor at home because remember I was given the medication initially from my the infirmary. But even though my doctor still never said anything, all these 10 years I've been going to the same doctor and she still never said anything. So then they were like, okay, go to your doctor to get it in. But I needed to see somebody. My doctor wasn't available, so I saw someone else there. And they immediately was like, why were you even on this? African, like, we know that it doesn't do well for Black people. So then they gave me losartan. You guys, if you take, first of all, let me say this. This is not medical advice. I'm not a medical professional. I can't tell you what to do. But also there have been proven facts all over. And I know it can happen to anybody regardless of race. But they know that in particular, Black people have been affected by it the most. And if you are taking that medication, if you're taking Lisinopril, I would recommend that you ask either for something different if you are afraid of this happening to you, or I would definitely watch yourself closely if you begin to have signs of this, because they were like, this could have ended very badly. Your throat could have completely closed, and you might not be here. We don't know, but there's been proven fact, like this guy here, where his face happened to him. And there's so many other stories on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else where people are talking about how this medication doesn't do well. My plan is to get off of medication, period, because I don't know how it impacts kidney function and all that stuff. And I don't want to, I'm not trying to end up on dialysis and need all these other things. So, still on my eating plan, still on working out, all that good stuff. So again, if you take this medication, just beware. This is just a warning that it could happen to you. And now I am allergic to Lisinopril or anything that I guess comes from whatever it's made from. I don't know, they were explaining it. But all I know is I stick with losartan, and then when people ask me if I'm allergic to something, yes, Lisinopril, and they can figure that out from there. So yeah, if you have questions, comments, or just comment down below, let us know if you taking it. Let me know if somebody else that you know has taken this medication and it has impacted them, because we need to start talking about these things. All right, I'm out. As always, I love you guys. Be happy, be well.